Good morning, ladies and gents. My name is Hilzo and welcome to Coffee Thoughts on my channel Discuss Things. Today, as you can see in the title, I will be talking a little bit about healthy and unhealthy relationships and what is my experience with them and what are my advice on staying away from unhealthy relationships. Why am I actually thinking I can talk about this? Well, I have been in a relationship for 7 years now, and it's not my first relationship. I've been in this relationship since I was 19, and I've picked up a couple of things or more. Okay, so first of all, let's just try to make the difference between a healthy and an unhealthy relationship. So, what is a relationship? A relationship is two people being together. From then on, you have the following two options: having a good, healthy relationship, or having a bad and unhealthy relationship. Now, the unhealthy relationship is really easy to determine if you are someone who basically stands by his principles and doesn't get fooled. Sadly, there are a lot of people who get fooled and who just want to make the other person happy and don't expect anything in the beginning, and the other person just takes advantage of that. That is what leads to an unhealthy relationship. When you have that, you will see the lack of compromise on either one or both sides of the relationship. You see a lot of fighting, you see less intimacy, you see less talking, you see the lack of desire to do anything for the other one, even a simple task as go to the store or bring me something. These are all small things that always grow into something larger and make people do the mistakes they do to end the relationship or just make it even worse. A healthy relationship, in my opinion, is when you have this symbiosis of doing something, receiving something, and just understanding each other when any one of you is down, any one of you is sad or wants something. Just you don't have to speak at one point. You just know what's happening. This is very hard to achieve because a lot of people either tend to manipulate or are being manipulated by the other party. This is because in our day and age, people are very afraid to open up completely, and when they do, either they get hurt or in the lesser cases they receive what they want, but the majority of cases they just get hurt by people who want to completely dominate a relationship, be it a male dominator who wants everything to be what he says, or a woman who just wants to boss the person around. It's hard. That's what I'm trying to say. It's hard for people to get into a good relationship these days, which is not to say there's none. They're good, strong relationships. They turn into marriages, they turn into kids and everything. Personally, I have been in the past in a very unhealthy relationship and I just couldn't let go. It took me quite a while. It took some friends of mine quite a while to do that as well. I have seen it, you know. I have seen and felt what it's like to not be able to let go of a person you love, but in the meantime just feeling and seeing how they hurt you constantly. It's very hard because love is a strong thing. My advice to people who want to get into a serious relationship is to just measure your basically pros and cons, because there is no perfect relationship. There's always downsides, but if they're not that major, you can live with them. Like, this is life. You always get those. But if they outweigh them and you see that, it's best to just either try to change them, try to just talk to the person, just try to erase those downsides if possible, or it's going to be healthier for you to just leave it, because in the long run you end up being the one who's miserable, you end up being the one who doesn't want to live anymore or just doesn't lead a happy life. Obviously, I'm going to expand on this. This is just the coffee thoughts version of the topic. I'm still working on which one is going to be my full talk when I finally get what I need for a full talk with a little bit more organization and everything. This is one of the stuff that will be on the top of my list. It's very healthy to receive your comments on this one, so if you have anything to say about it, please do. Share your experience if you want me to share it later. If you want to ask a question, go ahead. I'm not saying that I'm an expert on those things. I'm just talking from a personal experience. I've been places, I've been with people, I have been down, I have been up. That's just what my experience is, and I want to share it with you. So thank you. If again you need something, just write down, okay? This has been Hildo from Discuss Things, and thank you for watching this episode of Coffee Thoughts. I'll see you guys next time. Stay fresh.